It's a government deposition with a former president. They can't even write February, right? I mean, like, English is not my main language, right? But still, I know how. I mean, god damn, it's never getting old. Yes, I cut my hair for those who are asking. I know nobody's watching my videos yet, so not feeling like a caveman anymore. So yeah, it's heavy. Let's get it right straight into
Moving
it.
on to my next question. Submitted to the record, we have a painting that seems to be of you, Mr. President,
Oh,
found in one of Jeffrey Epstein's residences wearing
you see his twitching? A lot of people are not catching these things. They're not.
a
Yeah, he's not doing well. I mean, like, I've seen old people, and yeah, a lot of them, they look old and they look like ready to go. But just hypothetical speaking, I think he'd rather choose death than actual accountability. Let's be honest. I mean, like, just hypothetical speaking. If you dip out before shit hits the news, maybe accountability or like the repercussion your family will suffer are not that big, right? Because, like, is he afraid to go to jail? Probably not. Probably yes, kind of course. But bro, he's like, what is he? 80 years old? At least he looks like 80 years old. So I don't like for me for me, if I were ever to be in a position where my family could suffer my wrongdoings, I'd rather go. I'd rather go instantly right now. Take me take me take me out back and take me out, right? I'd rather go instantly and suffer the consequences because it wouldn't be February.
I would categorize it as a famous blue dress worn by the White House intern Monica Lewinsky. And
We all know what picture she's talking about. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, look at his face. Look at his fucking face, bro. He knows exactly what picture.
I have this image here. This image is being passed around. If we need to go off the record while we do that, we can.
I can take a picture.
So
Do you have a question?
It will be
Yeah, I do.
marked as Majority Exhibit 15. Proceed.
thank you. So Mr. President, we are looking at an image.
That's the same face he makes when somebody asked him about the Epstein Island, like about his connection to Jeffrey Epstein. It was the same face. We got the same exact room. That picture portrays the exact the same room George Bush was painted in with and playing with paper airplanes. I mean, like, I think it's the Oval Office, so that's why it's the same room. But still, bro, there's a lot of stuff. What the hell, dude?
Of a portrait that is looks to be
Look, he's shaking.
you, Mr. President, in this blue dress. Can you describe this painting? And
He doesn't need to describe the painting. You just gave him a picture. What's your question?
my question is, are you familiar with this painting? Have you ever seen it in person?
I've never seen it in person.
Do you know why someone would paint this?
Are you asking?
That's an absolute shit show. It's an absolute shit show. Everybody's denying everything. Nobody is guilty of anything, right? God,
Speculation.
That's calls for speculation. You can ask the artist.
And If I had known Jeffrey Epstein had this painting, it would have saved me this whole day.
Did you ever introduce Epstein to Monica Lewinsky or any other young female White House
I
staffers?
did not.
Did Epstein ever request introductions to young female intern staffers of you? Did he request you to introduce them? And one regarding this exhibit 15, this portrait, to the right of this image, there appears to be a plain letterhead document that is framed in a gold frame. Are you familiar with
That he's testified that he's not seen this picture?
the painting we asked? Yes, and now I'm asking about the image next to it. So
And are
this
you
is-
asking whether or not he's familiar with what's in this small frame?
I'm the part that you have covered up.
This
I'm
part?
asking if he's familiar with this letterhead letter
There's no
that was
letterhead that we can
hand-
Is this
Wait.
part of the painting?
No, sir. This is next to the painting, and it's framed on the wall in the home of Jeffrey Epstein. I guess a better way to ask, other than the birthday note that was passed around here today for Jeffrey Epstein's 50th birthday, Mr. President, did you ever handwrite Jeffrey Epstein any other notes?
Bro, that shaking is unreal. God damn.
I wouldn't remember, except that I've seen a picture recently of another note where I thank him for getting me away from the crowd on the airplane for a while so I could take a nap.
Yes. Okay, Mr. President, I just have two more questions for you, and then I will let you go. And again, I'm so grateful for your time here today. We also have another exhibit from
I'm so
the
grateful
committee.
for your time. Bro, what is wrong with people?
And it's page 49, I believe, and the, how do you want to classify this one?
They'll give it
It
to
will
us.
be marked as Majority Exhibit 16.
In this is a portion of Virginia Giuffre and her testimony.
I would have asked him, dude, why you shaking? You haven't seen anything. You're denying everything. Looks like you must be innocent, right? You don't know of anything. Why you scared? Because shaking is not a sign of confidence. It's just not. Bro, he's scared.
And in it, she is referencing you, Mr. President, and says he, Mr. Clinton, told me long ago that everyone owes him favors. They are all in each other's pockets. She's asked, I'm sorry, maybe that wasn't you that you was referencing, Clinton. I'll start over. He told me long ago that everyone owes him favors. I believe that's referring to Mr. Epstein. They're all in each other's pockets.
Sorry, could you show, what line are you starting at?
Yes, ma'am. I am starting at the first line, and I do believe I incorrectly said that she was referencing Mr. Clinton. So to correct that.
She's not referencing,
Correct. She is not referencing
referencing
Mr.
President
Clinton.
Clinton, she's referencing instead? Who?
I believe this is Jeffrey Epstein that she is referencing here.
Thank you, Ms. Bober.
Thank you. And then she's asked, would you say you asked him why Bill Clinton?
I feel like the state, or like the government, and now you can ask which one. But still, I think like she's not really prepared herself. I think she's not well prepared. I just think feels like pulling strings out of an asshole.
Was here, and Virginia responds on the island, where he was here on the island, and she goes on to say,
Excuse me, can you clarify who JS is?
can we look and see who JS
This says V
is?
and then it says
Yes.
JS, so is
Yes,
this
I will get you that name.
but this is a
pull it
conversation
up right
between
here.
two people, or is this a
Yes,
transcript of a
this
deposition?
is a transcript of a deposition. Yes.
Thank you so
ma'am.
much.
It says telecon at the top. Doesn't appear to be a deposition.
It says,
What do we
Telecom.
have this as?
I thought to myself like 3-4 minutes ago, should have cut the video because like now it has nothing to do with the blue dress, right? But I think it clearly depicts how lousy the government did their homework. Yeah, it's a deposition. There's another word at the top. Oh yeah, there must not be a deposition. Who we talking about? I don't even know myself. I will get you that name. I mean, I'm glad they're getting confronted and stuff like that, but still, it feels like the superior was like, yeah, let's make it look like we actually doing it. We're not doing anything. And I'm switching back and forth, and I'm thinking to myself, like, it's either 100% we're getting a complete cut in the story, in the history of humanity, and something will change big time, or nothing would change at all. And I saw a video today of a Marine getting carried out of Senate or Congress for standing up and talking out loud to Israel about Israel being the problem and stuff like that. Nothing's gonna. I don't want to say it, but I think I lean more to that outcome that nothing is gonna change, because like that dude got carried out after saying his opinion, and everybody in the comments was like, "Wow, nobody did anything," and yeah, the whole crowd was quiet. They were just looking back at him like, "When's that weirdo gone? Can we get back to our sheep show?" Bah, bah. It feels like that, and people are not actually willing to stand up. I know I won't. I would, but I'm not gonna sacrifice my life for nothing, right? If there's actual meaning behind something, I'm in. But it feels like nothing's gonna change, and it's a perfect example. They're going back and forth at, oh, who's that? Who's that? I don't even know who JS is in that conversation. So Bill Clinton's not being mentioned? No, he's not being mentioned. And you saw his face. 1 point Clinton's 1-0 government. It feels like that. And it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Like, I was always jealous of you Americans. Like, America is a great country. You got Hollywood. You got all that cool stuff, man. You got New York. All of those. I don't even want to go there anymore.
I'm not objecting.
No, that's fine. And we could go off the record if you want, just to get
can-
this.
we-
I don't have this.
So this
Why would you?
is,
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we'll go off the
I think
record.
So they won't be able to use it. What is that? What the actual fuck is that? That's so stupid.
So we can go back on the record.
thank you very much. And this is a long dialogue between Mr. Jack Scarola
can't
and
even
Virginia Giuffre. And I will summarize this. It
Look at
is
the paper.
mentioned by Virginia that everyone owes him, presumably Jeffrey Epstein here, favors. Mr. President, were you ever
I want to show you something. I'm not shaking at all. I mean, like, yeah, I'm like a 3/4 of a century younger as that dude, but still.
in the position to owe Jeffrey Epstein a favor?
I'm quiet till the end. Now.
I didn't consider that. I thought we had an understanding about the airplanes that he,
Mr. President, were you ever in the position to owe Jeffrey Epstein a favor?
I didn't consider that. I thought we had an understanding about the airplanes that he would let me use the airplane to set up my AIDS programs around the world if I'd agreed to talk to him for an hour about economics and politics on every long leg. I kept my word, and he seemed to honor his.
Were there any sensitive government topics ever discussed
Never.
in those conversations? And also here,
Just for the
Virginia.
record, did the court reporter get his response? Thank you so much.
Thank you. Sorry, I'll try not to talk over you. Wrapping up here. Virginia Giuffre is also asked in this document.
The same one you handed us?
Yes, ma'am.
So we should be looking at,
This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines down.
His lawyer is on point. His lawyer is on point. Gotta give her that. She's like, yeah. What document you picking? I want to be on the right track, and she is. She's defending her client good. Gotta admire that. Like, even though she's covering for a piece of shit. Not saying he needs to be protected and stuff like that, but as a lawyer, not me, but her as a lawyer, she's doing exactly what a lawyer like her is supposed to do.
JS is speaking. Were sexual orgies a regular occurrence on the island at Jeffrey's house? Yes. My question, Mr. President, were you ever aware or engaged in any of these sexual orgies?
are these on the island where he's testified that he's
No,
not
ma'am,
been on the
I
island?
was never on the island.
Were you ever on?
I think that was a mistake. I think that was a mistake that he actually answered that question, because his lawyer was about to speak for him, or like speak in his behalf, like was moved away. And now, if they can prove he was on it, like just something small, everything he denied or said yes it's true will be up for review again, because like, and nothing he said was legit. I mean, of course it isn't. Of course he was on the island, but still, yeah. And I think it's a mistake. So, one for the governor, one for Bill, and one for the government. It's 1-1. No, I'm kidding.
The island in the Virgin Islands
To travel for a trip with his wife, which is on the public record? I'm
with
sorry,
Jeffrey
what's your
Epstein?
question?
No,
You were never in the Virginia Islands,
in the
Virgin Islands
with
with
Jeffrey Epstein, no.
Jeff. Okay, thank you.
It's an absolute mess. But I think he made a mistake in the end. I mean, like, but what else? What else is he supposed to say? I know. Yeah, exactly, bro. And I'm gonna leave it at that. What you guys think? I think so too.